it seems to me, it doesn't matter what the problem is in this country. It doesn't matter what happens in this country. The solution always appears to be, whoever's in charge, the Tories or Labour, that the solution should always be a crackdown on our freedom of speech. Whether it's an MP being murdered, whether it's riots on the streets, whether it's some other horrific crime. The solution is always tackle social media, a bit more censorship, stop people saying what they want to say, stop people giving their opinions. And it's always done in the name of law and order. It's always done in the name of protecting us. I mean, the reality is words don't hurt us unless those words are threatening us or inciting other people to threaten or hurt us. Censorship of our hard-won freedom of speech is the risk, not the words itself. Because, by the way, it's always justified as being for our own good. That's exactly what every totalitarian leader around the world and throughout history has always done when they try and stop people being able to speak freely. And now we're going to see an extension of so-called hate speech laws to protect us, we're told, from disinformation, from people stoking up division. The thing I find extraordinary, though, is the people who want to actually stop us from promoting disinformation, they're the people who apparently are going to decide what is disinformation. Now, what is it? Is that when something is just factually not true, or when someone pushes something that they know not to be true for nefarious reasons? But who decides that? Oh, it's the same people who are pushing for the censorship. But the thing I find extraordinary is that the government, the politicians, the media elite, and yes, they are a part of this, an awful lot of them, and the commentariat, they are the same people who say there must not be disinformation, who have lied to us during COVID. They lied to us about whether masks would actually save any lives. They wouldn't. They lied to us about whether the vaccine would actually prevent us from getting COVID and passing it on to other people. That was a lie. There was no evidence for that statement, but they told us that anyway. They got senior scientists to tell us that. That was untrue. And I'm someone who supported the COVID vaccine. They lied to us about Russia's involvement in the Brexit vote. Even after that was long debunked, they still pushed that lie. They've lied to us about climate change and net zero targets. Labour is still saying they're going to hit this net zero target for 2030 for all of our electricity to be fossil fuel free. It's not going to happen, and anyone with half a clue knows that's a lie. They're lying about it to us. They lie to us that trans women are women and that some women have a penis. A blatant, provable lie. They lied to us about some other protests in the past, Black Lives Matter, being largely peaceful when there were 30 police officers injured and the like. They lie to us all the time, and then they tell us that, well, we can't promote disinformation. And I do wonder why we would let the people who tell us 3 lies before breakfast get to tell us what we can and can't say online. No, I don't want billionaires in California getting to have the final say either. But do I trust our elected representatives to decide what is and what is not a fact, what is and what is not truth, what is and what is not information or disinformation or misinformation? Given their track record, the answer is a big, fat no. And that, by the way, is the truth.